everybody, what's going on? Super Bowl Sunday. I don't know. I really never get into the Super Bowl. I guess I don't follow football too much. Occasionally I watch it, but I don't. I think to me the most exciting thing is the Puppy Bowl, but and the commercials are really good too. I don't know. I'm just not a football fan. I'm a Giants fan, but I don't. I really don't get all worked up about football. But I want to do a quick review, my Super Bowl Sunday review on Yuengling Black and Tan. I was drinking this beer for all through college. One of the guys I went to school with, he actually used to live in Pottsville, PA. He had his family had a catering business, and I was going to culinary school, and he introduced me to Yuengling. And with the crazy name, it's been brewed since 1829, and the brewery caught on fire once and burned down. And during Prohibition, the brewery started, I think, making tile or sinks. I don't remember which one it was. It may have even been toilets, but I think it was tiles. But that's neither here nor there. Anywho, let's check the beer out. It says dark brewed porter and premium beer. So it's Yuengling lager and porter. And the Yuengling porter's really good also. The Yuengling premium's excellent. And I remember when I was in school, we used to drink Old German. And Old German used to get a six-pack for like $2 and change. Now the prices come up because people are finding out that it's a great beer. Let's see what it says here. We proudly brew this traditional English 18th century blend of porter and premium beer, historically referred to as black and tan. A dark brew with a smooth, mellow characteristics and a faint caramel color created by a deep roasting of malts. Black and Tan is a true beer connoisseur's delight. I invite you to try all the beers. That's Dick Yuengling. So let's check it out. Cool can, very cool can, and what's inside is very cool too. It's gotten a lot more expensive these days. Look at how dark that is. That's great, man. It's not as strong tasting as Guinness. Look at the fantastic head on it too. I'm not going to give you a review saying I have caramel notes and I feel as though I'm dancing my way through a wheat field with flowers in my hair smelling cranberry essence. That's not the kind of review I'm going to do. I'm going to do a review on how it tastes. That's a pretty decent head on there, I got to say that. And again, this is Yuengling Black and Tan. The first time I saw Yuengling, my buddy showed it to me, and I thought like that was like a Japanese name, like it was a Japanese beer. And he actually had Yuengling girls over the house. Well, apparently I wasn't there when that happened, but he was friends with them or something like that. I guess it's like the Budweiser girls or, Coors Light girls. And the Yuengling girls kind of look like they could kick your ass. But let's give it a taste. That's really good. It's a little bit like Guinness. I don't know if I'd call it like a true black and tan. A true black and tan has a very distinct taste. This doesn't taste like that. It's a little sweeter. It's got a little bit of a sweeter taste to it, but it's actually a very good beer. And this is a beer that I would drink in the summertime. Maybe July, August, when it's hot as balls and I'm hanging out in the air conditioning. So I keep my house cold, man, real, like in the 60s. But it's a fantastic beer, and it's like a heavy winter beer. If you're gonna drink beer in the winter, what do I like to drink in the winter? I like to drink Black and Tan. I like to drink Labatt's Blue. I usually don't drink beer that much. I drink a lot of wine. That might be it. Yeah, that is it. So it'll be Yingling and Labatt's. I love Labatt's. I like I like Moosehead too. But the problem with Moosehead is, if for some reason it sits around, they don't, I don't know if they store it in hot rooms. It gets skunky. But when Moosehead's like brand new, like it just came in, and you chill it up, ice cold, it's an excellent lager beer. Molson, I like Molson too, but I like Molson Golden. I If you went back to like the '80s, back to the '80s, or late '70s, Molson Golden was a big deal. Uh, there was tons of advertising. When it came to beer in America, it was touted as like the best beer you could get, and it was very expensive. And it was one of the few imports you could get. And they just don't do the advertising for it anymore. And it's a shame. Molson Golden's a fantastic beer. What I like to drink Molson Golden with, I think it's the same thing as Labatt's. Canadians, they make fantastic beer. I like Molson Golden with steak on a barbecue, like a really good prime steak. Chilling out with friends, smoking some cigars, having a couple decent steaks. Now I got a gas grill on the porch, but at my parents' house I use a charcoal grill. I think when it comes to steak or pork, it just tastes better on charcoal. There's no way around it. If you're not going to cook it on a wood fire, it's charcoal all the way. But in today's times, where I live, it's more convenient to use the gas because it's extremely windy where I live, and everything's very dry in the summertime, and it could turn into a disaster when the wind starts blowing and you got hot embers and coals blowing everywhere, and it's sad. When I was living out in the country, I had a huge barbecue pit, and I used all just charcoal. Man, I'm drifting off the subject, but it's like an art. It's more of an art to light it, to get to the temperature you want, and steak just tastes better on charcoal. And Molson Golden with a steak, or Labatt's Blue, fantastic beer, which you don't hear too much about, but it's an awesome beer. So I've rattled my cage enough for tonight. I'm not going anywhere. I'm hanging out at home. I'm not drinking and driving. I'm not into that craziness. It's too expensive, and the amount of police I've seen on the road today is just crazy. So have a happy and safe Super Bowl, guys. Be careful out there. Don't drink and drive. Stay with your friends. Stay over. Leave the keys with your friends. And stay out of trouble. Later.